Hail Swabbies, it's your Cappy. Let's talk about your potential today. Alright, so I know it's kind of weird. I'm going to try and be a little bit more serious today and talk about your potential, what you're capable of, and why nobody else's opinion should matter. Chances are that as a male, if you're in middle school, high school, or after those tumultuous years, you have been made fun of. It's kind of what guys do. We just accept it, right? We punch each other and are mean and crap, and that's how we show our love because we're bros, bro. Well, I'm here to tell you that's Bolshevik. Personally, I didn't have to go through a lot of this. I was like kind of a little porker all throughout high school, but I was a lovable porker and my best friend was 6'10", so people didn't make fun of me a lot. But I caught a little flack too, and I know that everybody, every boy, every teenager, every man has caught a little bit of this, and sooner or later it cuts. Personally, in the last 6 months, I've been skinny enough that people have told me I look like a Holocaust survivor, and fat enough that people are starting to tell me I look like Porky Pig. Alright, so I'm a little bit more thick-skinned, I'm a little snarky and have a sharp tongue too, so it doesn't bother me, but I shouldn't say it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me a lot, but I'm here to tell you, especially those of you who don't have as thick a skin as me, that when you get attacked, when you get poked fun of, first off, it's because these guys doing it are told it's the norm. Also, there's probably some insecurity there, but what it comes down to is you, and you alone, are the master of your own destiny. And once you know your potential and what you're capable of, well, you can build a little bit of confidence and take one step closer to Man Prime. So we're going to talk about that today, what your potential is. Now, odds are, like I said, you've been made fun of. Either you've been too fat, you've been too skinny, you've been too short, maybe you've even been too tall. It's possible that your equipment has even been made fun of, and odds are somebody has questioned your sexuality, alright? It's not okay. But, hopefully, with what I'm about to talk about today, you'll at least understand who you are and what you're capable of, and stop targeting the wrong goals. And hopefully with that, build a little confidence. Make whatever changes you feel is necessary to take a step closer to Man Prime. We're going to talk about the 3 male body types. They're actually the 3 body types, period, but this is man code, so we're talking about the 3 male body types. First off, I've learned some surprising things today. First, even if you type male into Google search, lots of ladies show up when you talk about bodies. Secondly, safe search will not always save you. I have seen things. Okay, really, it wasn't that bad, but I was shocked at how much safe search doesn't save me. The 3 body types are Ectomorph, which is slim. Slim, sometimes tall, but you're skinny, probably squared. Shoulders and hips are about the same size. There's the Mesomorph. This is the quote-unquote ideal body type. Shoulders are a little larger while hips are a little smaller. It's kind of that traditional triangle body shape. A lot of bodybuilders are mesomorphs. And then there's the Endomorph. Unfortunately, this is like the one graphic I found where Endomorph wasn't code for Fatty McFat-Fatterson. Thanks a lot, Internet, and your filthy lies. And also there's the 4th type of morph, the Mighty Morph. Okay, maybe I lied when I said I was going to be totally serious this time. Alright, so why do I bring up these 3 different body types? I bring up these 3 different body types because you are one of these body types. if somebody has made fun of you because you're too skinny, likely you're an ectomorph. And if somebody's made fun of you because you're too big, you're a little chunky, likely you're an endomorph. And if somebody's made fun of you because you're ridiculously good looking and have great abs, you're probably a mesomorph. Your potential, though, we're gonna take ectomorphs. Railed on because you're too skinny, and you see in magazines and movies these dudes, these mesomorphs who are stacked and ripped. But your potential is that of, drumroll please, Bruce Lee. Bruce freaking Lee is an ectomorph. You can't tell me that Bruce Lee was not in prime, fantastic physical condition. The next time you're feeling bad about being too skinny, you're feeling discouraged because you're not putting on the muscle weight that you want to put on, think about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee didn't have a ton of muscle weight. Bruce Lee was perfectly happy with his body type and who he was, and he was a very incredibly powerful human being. In fact, arguably more powerful than the mesomorph and endomorph I'll be talking about. Alright, so for you mesomorphs, you're the guys who, your prime condition, you're going to look like freaking dudes on magazines and movies, alright? Your ideal, your prime body type is that of freaking Thor, the god of thunder. Yeah, that's right. Chris Hemsworth and 95% of the rest of Hollywood, alright, are mesomorphs. Arnold Schwarzenegger, mesomorph. Alright? That is your potential. That is what you could achieve. Now, keep in mind, I'm not advocating that you become a ginormous bodybuilder. Any of you, myself included. What I'm saying is this is your potential. You have to start small. Alright? If you're tiny, skinny little dude, like, you can't just go start beefing up and learning Bruce Lee, Jeet Kune Do, ninja skills. Alright, well, you could start learning skills. But anyway, the point is, decide where you want to be, but this is what you're capable of. Think about that. You are literally capable of becoming a Bruce Lee, of becoming a Thor the God of Thunder. That is what you're capable of. That is your potential. And nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take that from you, because you are the master of your own destiny. You are on the path to man prime. Endomorphs. You're feeling a little chunky. I know. Me too. I'm on my way. Endomorphs. Y'all have the capability to be Terry Crews. Alright? I love this guy. Not only is he funny, he's in fantastic shape. And he's funny in his fantastic shape. But he's an endomorph. Alright? Fact of the matter is, if he let himself go, he'd be a little round. Alright? I, like I said, am an endomorph. Whether I'm chunky or whether I'm fit, I'm a bear. Alright? Right now, I'm a teddy bear. A squishy teddy bear. But as I'm working on my fitness, I have the potential to be a grizzly bear. Endomorphs. We have the potential to be Terry Crews, Paul Bunyan, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Alright, these huge, enormous men, and you don't have to be tall to be huge, enormous, are all endomorphs. We're pretty square. We have wide shoulders, usually have wide hips. We're kind of a brick wall, alright? It happens. The Thing, dude's an endomorph. Hulk, dude's an endomorph. We're big dudes. And what I'm trying to say, this is mostly for the endomorphs and ectomorphs here, alright? If you're skinny, you're never gonna be an endomorph. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you can be Bruce Lee. And if you look a little like the Hulk, there's nothing wrong with that, because you look a little like the Hulk. What I want you all to get out of this is, We don't all need to seek the same goals. Man Prime isn't seeking to be the same man. Man Prime is about seeking to be the best you. What I want you to accept is, if you're an ectomorph, if you're skinny, that's who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's power in that. If you're a mesomorph, there's nothing wrong with that. There's power in that. And if you're an endomorph, there's nothing wrong with that. There's power in that. Take some time. Understand who you are. Understand your body type. Understand your fitness level. And make a goal. Stick to that goal and make some progress. Be more Man Prime. Take one step closer to being the best you that you can be. And understand that once you know who you are and what your potential is, nobody can take that from you. Don't be bros. Know who you are. Be wicked awesome. No rest for the wicked.